Good afternoon, everyone. Meteorologist Ted Keller. Been watching the developments of the computer models here, and at first the morning runs, there was one model that showed a little bit of a southern track, and then the ensembles I talk about so much were kind of hinting at the whole snow track of this next storm shifting southward. And then the mid-afternoon runs are verifying that. So everything has shifted south. The Weather Service is on board with this. They have shifted the winter storm warning more to the south, not technically into Springfield, but it now includes the next tier of counties south. So Polk wasn't in it before. Neither was Dade or Dallas County or Laclede. Those are all in this warning area now. So it is roughly, hate to use the phrase, north of I-44, where the heavier snow of the warning criteria is expected to fall up in this area. So the whole thing has kind of shifted south, and as typical winter weather advisory sort of surrounds that area. This is one of the snow trends I was looking at now. I tweeted this earlier. This is the one I actually tweeted about, the fact that it went up from a consensus down here around 2 to a consensus now around 4. And then as I came back upstairs from working outside, I noticed that the latest run has us up around 8, 9. Now, that's the last one, so you kind of have to throw that out a little bit, but I do kind of believe that we've trended up, certainly, with our snow potential. Here are the NAM and the GFS, two of the models that we look at a lot. And they're showing basically, if you see yellow, it's 6 inches of accumulation. So that is there. And with the GFS model, it hangs it back into north of Joplin and around Lamar a little bit more than the NAM. But all this is a significant shift south from what was previously thought. So it's the same snow band, but just keep in mind Springfield now is probably going to get, I pumped it up to 3. I'm going to watch this very carefully tonight. It may go to 4 or even higher in Springfield with certainly 6+ inch totals. Around Lake of the Ozarks, I wouldn't be surprised if you guys got 8 inches of snow out of this from what I'm seeing here lately. Let's check and let's go to the computer models themselves. Well, first of all, let me turn that off and go take a look at the radar so you can see what's going on presently. So here's the loop of what's going on. We have rain showers developing across the Ozarks. There may be a clap of thunder with some of this before all is said and done. It's hoped that this rain maybe fills in a little bit better and gives us some overall better precipitation. It does look like that activity around Joplin there is filling in a little bit. So just general rains, of course, we need those for the spring. And the computer's painting in the purple up to the north and west of Springfield. That's where it's indicating snow so far. And that is a trend that overnight is going to continue. We're going to keep converting it. The temperatures at this hour are looking like about 40 here in Springfield, and you can see for yourself that the freezing line is right back in through here now, and that's going to continue to move this way later on tonight. So you folks up in the northwest will be the first to get the snow. So let's take a look at the model just real quick, 2 of them here. I'll show you the temperatures at the surface right there, and well, that's the pressure, never mind. How about this one? There we go. With this being the 32-degree line right here for future reference. So let me back this up a little bit so you can see what's going on. So that is the progress. This is the NAM model. So this is snow accumulation through about 7 a.m. tomorrow morning. So Springfield's just getting some, but you folks, Lamar, Nevada, up to around Warsaw, Benton County are getting 2-4 inches of snow shortly thereafter. And if you just kind of advance this a little bit further, you can see the spreads. Now, one thing I wanted to show you, look at that bullseye that shows up right there, and I'll zoom in on that for you. So that's right around just north of Lake Ozark. That's an 8-inch snowfall possibility in that area. And by the way, if I just switch quickly to the GFS, it's showing roughly the same sort of snow accumulation. I'll be watching this very carefully here through the evening hours and bring you likely more Twitter and Facebook updates, perhaps another video blog update like this one later on tonight.